Hi everybody, it's Julie, and this is the book that I'm using for my June I Do Make Junk Journal Challenge journal. I have all of my embellishments and my ensembles for the journal are finished. I'm back from vacation. Our company has gone home and safely made it there, and so now it is time to get back into back into making stuff. And I'm looking for my craft knife, and it's not here in the drawer where it's supposed to be. Got put in the wrong drawer. Okay, so I have my craft knife. I believe my book is actually glued, which is really kind of a bummer. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and get into it. Okay. Pay attention to what you're doing. Okay. We're going to pull this down here. Now, usually when I choose a book, I actually purposely try to get a book that is not glued in. But I have already been using this book. Okay, so look at there. It's starting to pull apart. So we might be able to get in there. So I'm bringing you along for the real ride here. A lot of times we do things in real time. Okay, so we've got that. We do have we did go through here. That's okay, because I am planning to take this book apart right here. Okay, that is my plan. Okay, so let's go ahead and go away from us here. Sometimes things don't just happen. Okay, so our book, I'm going to go ahead and undo this. Okay, so there's the front. I'll probably cut this down. We'll see. Putting it back together is going to be a different video. Right now, I need pages, is what I'm planning on. Okay, so this will come off like that. And you can see we're still glued. Okay, come over to this side. Ooh, did you hear that? That was the book binding breaking or opening. Are you there? Okay, so this is what we've got. We have taken this off and we'll set that aside. I'm excited because this is intact, and I am hoping to be able to use that as the inside of my journal. So now that we have this, we can look and see if we are stitched. Okay, it looks like we do have stitching, which is good. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I see some stitching. I'm gonna see if I can okay. So want to find out if our book is stitched or glued, and I think it's got stitching, but I think it's glued, which is kind of a bummer because it's really kind of cool to be able to. Okay, here, let's pull this out. We can check here. Okay, because what's the story? Yeah, we're glued. I don't think we're Okay, we'll keep looking. What I'm looking for is what would be the center of a signature. Okay, so if we pull that, see what we've got. Yeah, see these pages? They're glued on the edge. Okay, so short of putting them back together, I'm not going to be able to take this book apart. And that is, you know, that is one of the things that you learn as you take books apart. And so, okay, so pulling it apart there. And yeah, so we truly are glued. Not sewn in. Like I said, there is some sewing, but so I'm going to have to build my pages in other ways. So that is going to be the next group of videos that we're going to do, is how do I get pages for these for a larger journal. You know, it's not just your regular using 8.5 by 11 paper and making a 9 by 6 journal. You know, what do you do? Okay. So, okay, so let's go ahead and we'll grab a couple of these pages and we'll start with that. So I want something like, okay, now the thing is if you can go ahead and pull your pages out where you're not going to have as much ripping, that's going to be better. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We had compromise right there. It's like it did fine, and then okay, so there's the page, and I want this page. Okay, so that gives me 2 pages. I like that. That page. These colors are going to be fine for this journal that I've been working on, I think. Oh, the chairs are cool. Shiny pages. Okay. Ooh, look at the scissors. Okay. So that gives me some pages of this kind. Okay. So one of the things that you can do is you can use the washi tape. And remember, this is going to be the actual size of the journal that I'm making, because it is using pages from the cover. And I think I would go ahead and use a thick washi tape. Okay, so I happen to have this one that we've used on a couple of things, and I'm going to go ahead and just washi tape the inside, and that will put these 2 pages together. Now I can do the red on both sides, or I can add the yellow to one side and make it different. And remember, we have a whole lot of large embellishments to use. Oops, we came undone. I'm going to go ahead and just go along and help that get caught back up. Whoop! Put this down. Yeah, we could use another color or continue this for the top. Line it up as best you can. And there we go. Trim that down. And you have a page. Now you could do that with strips of paper, book page, and get yourself an inside seam. Seems like a good idea, right? Okay, now we got some of this extra. I think we'll go ahead and put some here. Remember, I don't like to waste anything, so. Put some up here. And then I'll come and use this piece. And it might get covered by whatever we put over here. But there you go. Okay, so then I can just fold this. Make sure that the pages are even. Okay, and that's going to give me pages for inside the journal. And I can continue to do that on a few of the other ones. But I think that that is a great way to be able to add some of the pages back in. Now remember, I had taken these papers and I coffee dyed them. And I used the lace. Well, for this page, I'm probably going to want it to be the same size. And I might need to iron this. It's pretty bubbly. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use this to mark the top. Okay. It's strange to be back in the craft room after literally 2 weeks since I filmed a video. 2 weeks. I got all those videos you've seen for the last 2 weeks. I got those ready before we went on vacation, so that you would have videos so that those that come to the premieres and hang out and visit would have that, be able to have that experience. And so that we did continue to have videos the whole time. So with this one, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to fold this, and that's going to give me my, well, I'll tear it a little. That'll give me my mark of where I need to fold this. Okay. So we can just fold that. and that page can go into the journal. And then we have this here, okay, that would be on the other side, and we can grab a page. Okay, so this is the one that we used for background pieces. It's kind of actually smaller than what I want. Now what we can do here is we can go ahead and we can add this to onto one of these, okay? And I'd like, so let's go through our pages that we have here. Let's see if there's one. You know what? I like this one that has this, okay? Because we're going to lose part of our page here, right? Okay, so we can go ahead and put this on, and this is what you'll see. I like that. And so I am going to use the tape. Okay, there's lots of things, lots of different things that you can do. I'm going to use the tape on this one because it's shiny paper. And with shiny paper, the glue doesn't always work. So we'll use tape. We're going to make a little pocket over here, a little border tuck on this side. So you can put something in here if you wanted. We could make it have 2 pockets. So there are choices. And then we'll just go ahead and pull this up. Pull this up. Okay, so you get the idea on making large pages. And okay. And then this can attach carefully. To the trying to get it right at the edge. Okay, so there we have a pocket page. We used one of the pages from the actual book and the word page that we had. I still might go ahead and iron this. Okay, and then our seam will be here. I'm going to go ahead and add some washi here. I am going to add some glue to it just to help it along. But I've got some glue coming across from the tape there. And I'm a little concerned about the cardstock. So we'll just add one of our washi tapes that we've been using. And that's going to give me a second or another large page. Okay, so using my 12 by 12 paper and one of the pages from the book. You see, this is what we've got going on over here. I may end up sewing this, and that would be okay. I haven't used my sewing machine yet since I've been home, so I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. There we go. And we'll be able to put a large tag or something in here. Okay. So, oh, by the way, from yesterday, I just want you to know I did finish my 3 tags for the mini challenge and the challenge. So there you go. There's my 3 finished. And they do have the side pocket is what I chose to do. My extra, my number 6 piece was my note card, and I used 2 of them and put them back to back and made an opening. So a pocket, because I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, so that gives us a second page idea. And then, okay, so we also have the red pages. And so another thing that you can do is you can go ahead and fold a 12 by 12 page. Corner to corner. And then fold it again. We've done this with an 8 by 8 square before. I think it was in one of the little lacy journals that we made quite a while back. Okay, and this will give you this tuck space and this tuck space here. Okay, and you can see this is wider than your usual page, but it will fit in here, and you can put things in here. Now, another thing that you can do, so to make it more like a pocket, is you can go ahead and fold one side in, okay, like this, and you can glue that together if you want, okay, or you can also go ahead and pull this over, giving you another pocket here and closing that pocket up. Okay, so like this. Okay, so you close that. Go ahead and grab your glue. Fold this over. Okay, and what that's going to give you is you're going to have this pocket that is going to come or this tuck, okay, that'll come all the way down. This one won't come down quite as far because you've had to glue it. Then you'll have this large pocket up here that you can go ahead and put something in. And might be easier to put one of those little holes so things go in and out easier, okay? So like I made this tag and it has the guest check flips and flaps. Is it going all the way in? Okay. So that could go there. That could go there. And you still have got this place that something can go in here. Now, for this, can also do that. Okay. And have this, have another tuck here if you wanted. I'm going to go ahead and pull this apart. And, you know, don't want to waste anything. So I'm going to cut that. I'll fold that back in. Like that. Now put my glue on here. Okay, so taking it, this was 12 by 12 paper, folded corner to corner, and then now you have this large tuck here, you have this one here, and then you have the two down here. Okay, so that is another way to get a large pocket. Remember, you can use your larger doilies in this one. Okay. I have another 12 by 12, excuse me. And we'll go ahead and use this as our guide to where to cut it. Okay, and then I should go ahead and measure it, because if I just get a measurement, right? Get a measurement, Julie. Okay, so it was on the top one. So just under 11. I've got that I can use. Okay, so we have this page. I like it because you can write on this. And let's go ahead and we'll use another red. And we'll go mark that one at the same spot. Okay, so this one's two 12 by 12 papers. This is our page. Okay. Well, that worked out good. It's got the side with the most of the writing from this. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one is we are going to come over and on this side, okay, we'll go, okay. Okay, so this one, your flap is on this side, and the white, sorry, not the white. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to measure, since they're both 12-inch paper pages, and we're going to measure, and do our flap. I did make this flap is a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit bigger. Okay, so there's my flap for this side. Okay, and I can go ahead and okay, so I have this here and this here. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do something. I'm going to take this 12-inch piece here. I'm going to cut it down. Okay. The 11, just under 11 inches for this one also. Okay. And I'm going to fold this one in half. Okay, fold this one in half. And this is going to go there. This one will go over here. Okay. Okay, so today we are using washi tapes to help us finish up these pages as well. But okay, so we took this 12 by 12 paper, cut it down to just below 11 inches, which is our size. We took this 12 by 12, folded it in half, and put that one here behind. I actually think I want to turn this over. I think I want to put white behind this side. Okay. And then our short one on this one. Okay. So I think this is going to become a pocket, but this will be a page. This will be a page. And I think we'll go ahead and, before I make this the pocket, I am going to go ahead and change this by adding the washi. Okay? So we'll add the red washi. Or sticky tape, whatever. Okay, so there's that. Let's see, how much bigger do we need? We would need a pretty good size one, so I'm thinking, did we lose the yellow? Huh. I think we lost the yellow. There it is. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get a good start on this yellow one. You have some of the large washi somewhere in your stash that you haven't used. I do like to use it like this to finish up a page. Okay. So, I don't normally give hints, But for August, you want to remember that we are going to be doing a golden book. Okay, so our August challenge will require a golden book. So I'm letting you know that ahead of time so that you have time to find one if you want to participate in that challenge. And you can take a look. We've done a couple already. We did one during the Beginner's Junk Journal series back while we were home, or our home. Stay safer at home. If you remember, that was in 2020. We did that. Okay, so this is going to become a pocket on this side. Okay, and I like that. I like that it's got that going on. We'll go ahead and put this down. It is going to get bound down the center there, so I am not gonna worry about filling that in there. Okay, so that's going to give me that. Okay. Could come over and make another large pocket, but I really think that we want the page. And I'm okay with these being like this. Okay. And now we have this one. And this one is going to go to the other side. Okay. And I think I'm going to leave this one that it will flip up. I can add another page to it. Or I can lay it down after. Is that how? No, it was supposed to go like this. And you forget what you're doing. Okay, so it'll have that, this flips over, you've got that there. Or I like this page. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it at this. Okay, so we took this one and made our pocket. And then on this side we have the two pages that are the same size as the journal. And since we are bigger than 8.5 by 11, I love ledger. You know that, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold these over. Probably would be better to go ahead and get out the scoreboard, but I'm just going to fold these over. I'm just trying to line them up to the line here. Okay. Fold them both ways so they're not afraid to go either way. And then what I'm going to do is, instead of putting them on the as big as they are, I'm going to come over here and glue them here, and they'll go inside this, and if this became a pocket, they'll be inside the pocket, is what I'm thinking. And we'll have 2 pages of ledger. I do have some extra large ledger, which we'll be using in one of the other days this week when we do using larger papers. So right now we've been doing 12 by 12 papers and papers from the actual the book. Okay. Add some glue here. So rather than just adding one in, I thought it would be kind of fun to add 2 pages. Okay, over. Okay, so if this page was like this, then we'll be able to go like that, like that, like that, and then say this page. Oh, we've got, I went down past the bottom, so we'll clean that up. Might have to pull out the other scissors to fix this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just don't want it sticking out the bottom. Okay, so for this, on the other side, here we are again, where it's on the wrong side, to be able to use that. Aha! Look at this one. Has this, and that can get hidden by that. We're going to go ahead and cut this off. Cut it down so that it's not sticking out. Okay, so again, using, okay, there's the top. Okay. So this one will close because the binding wouldn't close it. Okay. We'll put this into the gutter. Pull our pocket over. Add that in. Okay, so we'll have that, then couple ledgers. There's a little bit of glue. Clean it up. Okay, and then this page. And we'll have a pocket that we can add something into. Okay. Okay, so that is a few ideas. Using 12 by 12 papers. The pages from the book that was glued. Okay, so we have where we've taken the 12 by 12 paper, added this one of the pages from the book using the washi tape here, and we glued the washi tape. Okay. Then we have this one where we use the large pieces of washi tape on the sides of two of the pages from the quilting book that I'm using as my cover. Then we have two 12 by 12s. This one we folded in half. It became the back of the pocket of this one that we had folded to be the size of the pages. Okay, so we folded this one, the red one, to be the size of the page. That gave us this little flap, which we ended up using as a pocket. Covered our white space with the washi tape that we're using. And this is what we get. We get two flip pages on this side with a large pocket on this side. Okay. Then we used the large red 12 by 12, folded corner to corner. We folded this in and then folded it back, cut it, and then put it, glued it. And so you have a lot of space to put something in there. And on this side, we brought the corner over, giving us this closed pocket here and a tuck and a tuck. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 12 by 12 page ideas, and we'll be able to use the items that we made to go into these pockets and to decorate the pages, and I think it's going to be perfect and a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm pretty excited about the way that these are turning out. And again, you saw me go ahead and cut down my book, and so I'm going to kind of play with a few more pages before I actually turn this into the cover. But this is going to be my cover, and because my pages were glued, I've had to come up with another way of using those pages in here. And I'm very happy with the way that is turning out. So I think that these are going to be great along with the other page ensembles that I had already made. And I'm loving the way this is going. What do you think? What do you think? So I want to thank you so much for being here. Just so you know, the digitals are still on sale. I guess I put them on sale through Tuesday. So all of the digitals in the Dear Julie Etsy shop are 50% off. Today's the last day. That was our Father's Day sale. Instead of just putting the Father's Day and fishing and companion kits on sale, I put the whole shop on sale because that was easier. Also, Later this week, we'll be adding items into the shop. I have new playing card sets coming to the shop. So, so those will be being added to the shop. I have several new napkin sets coming to the shop, so watch for those. We'll probably fill it up on Friday. And so, yeah. So I want to thank you so much for taking your time and spending it with us here. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving hello, and make sure you come in and say hi in the live chat. Remember, we do our premiere every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and it does have a live chat. It's a lot of fun to come in and ask questions and just to keep in touch with each other. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.